on waiting to see you.
Hola a todos, Hola a todos, estáis en el canal de Liris y hoy estamos en un nuevo episodio de Agatha, Christie de ABC Murders. Y estamos en nuestra casa porque Donald se ha venido a visitarnos, no sabemos qué le pasa. Si os acordáis, en el episodio anterior estuvimos en la mansión de los Turk, porque después de que la mujer esta se durmiera, estuvimos cotillando a ver qué encontrábamos. Y descubrimos una carta hecha añicos, creo que estaba quemada, y pues había que investigar un poco qué era. Más o menos en el espejo para subir nuestros puntos de ego, obviamente. Vamos a observar. Nada. Vente por aquí, vamos a... Ah, ¿tienes una revólver? Guay. A ver, Hastings, cuéntame. Hazme un resumen de todo. Vale, vamos a observar a Donald. A ver qué creemos que le puede suceder. Vale, está cansado. Tiene ojeras. Ropa arrugada.
Donald is short of
Sin
sleep,
afeitar.
and it looks as if it didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Duerme tal cual así. Vale. Está muy cansado.
Mr. Parrow, I don't know why I'm here.
Mostrarse impaciente por su indecisión. Acusar de ser culpable, no. Asegurarle que va a ser escuchado.
You wanted
Sí.
to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Parrow, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
De psicoanálisis. Venga, vamos a animarle a continuar.
Drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her round the throat, and I squeeze and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Vale. ¿Cómo cabe interpretar el sueño de Donald? Vamos a ver. Los dos asesinos fueron premeditados y cometidos por el mismo asesino. Los dos asesinatos, perdón. Donald estaba muy enamorado de Betty. Donald era un hombre violento. Donald no mató a Megan en su sueño. Donald está cansado. Donald se siente culpable por haber matado a Betty. A Donald le gusta Megan. A ver. Esto no sé qué tiene que ver, pero bueno. A Donald le gusta Megan. No mata a Megan en su sueño. Era un hombre violento, quizás. No tiene nada que ver eso. ¿Está cansado? Pues claro que está cansado. ¿Qué más da que le guste Megan? ¿Y esta carta qué es? Está muy enamorado de Betty, claro. Pues está muy enamorado de Betty. No, es que esto a mí sí me parece algo importante, ¿no? Le gusta Megan. Y ya está. Donald empieza a sentirse traído por Megan y se siente culpable por abandonar, entre comillas, a Betty.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancé? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
Ok.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well,
We'll
women
see.
seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is
Perfecto.
late. And ask Miss Gray to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her.
A Toya gay, ¿no?
Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question. Tell me about your meeting with the murderer.
But what are you talking about?
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Can you describe him to me?
Medium size. Glasses. Dark suit and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Gafas.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident. But he wasn't.
Se lo vas a señalar.
Mademoiselle, the
Esta me cae peor.
circumstances of your departure do not appear very clear.
Mr. Poirot, your questions are offensive. I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston. Are you planning on going back to collect them?
No. I prefer not to carry the weight of the past.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question?
¿Sí o no?
Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our
Vale.
brain cells to work.
Toya se había casado con Sir Carmichael si este no hubiera muerto. Vamos a ver. Toya Gay se quedó para liquidar los asuntos de Carmichael. A lo mejor. Sir Carmichael Clay, que estaba muy unido a Toya. Le había llegado un broche. Siente aprecio por Franklin. No, esto no hace nada. Tora se muestra evasiva en cuanto a su relación con Sir Carmichael. Tora es una seductora. Ya está. Tora quería casarse y seguramente lo había logrado.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
¿Hay algún otro punto en común en los asesinatos? En esta tienda no se venden objetos de valor. Nah. Efectos personales de señora H, una caja de medias y un cuaderno de cuentas. Medias. El asesino es un seductor. Bexil es un lugar de veraneo muy frecuente. Que vendía medias. Medias. Antes de cada asesinato la víctima... Vale, que les vendió medias.
Clear, Hastings. Perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest, Job.
¿Le llamamos? Vale, si lo llamamos. ¿Qué dice? Soñó que mataba a Betty. Ay.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes. Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Se enfada por lo del boli. Nos cargamos su boli. Y aún seguimos en el capítulo 13, que yo pensaba que habíamos
Are
terminado.
you
Espérate, habla
collecting
con
the
él.
post, Poirot?
Sí, voy. Chun, 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 chun.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long. ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
A ver, la I, la A, la W, que sí, que viene toda la misma. La investigación avanza. Bien. Vale.
Let us examine this more closely.
Y
Certain characters in...
la I
Yes, this...
con
Yes,
esta otra I.
the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar...
Vale. La A.
Yes, the A appear... Right, let us compare this with...
La A.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to
Y la
find
otra es la
some other
W.
similar defects to confirm my...
La W.
The W is not printed properly.
Y
Right. Let us
En
compare
esta.
this with...
es que no encuentro ni una W minúscula aquí.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My
Vale.
theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Como siempre.
Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I
Vale.
can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes, yes.
Vale. Descifrar, ok. Ahí, esta no es. Esta no es.
If someone has tried to get rid of these documents,
Que estos son los documentos que he dicho que
I've
estaban
finished with
quemados.
this subject.
Vale.
Royal Mathematical and Statistical Society's Bulletin, September the 9th, 1935. The Alphabet Murder, a methodical madman. It's highly probable that the alphabet murderer will kill again. Could we possibly estimate the number of victims in his next crime? Yes, and it is easy. As soon as we know the ratio of towns, cities and villages whose names begin with a D and the ratio of English people whose names are spelled the same. On the one hand, the ratio of towns, cities and villages in England with a name starting with D, and on the other hand, the ratio of English people with a name also starting with D. After this initial calculation, it is easy to deduce the likelihood of actually being murdered if you belong to the target population. Go to the last page to find our results and details on the calculations.
Holiness.
Daily Blague, August 31, 1935. Moustache at half-mast. Poirot's repeated failure in ABC case. Sometimes small things trouble great men. Hastings, faithful collaborator of the Belgian detective, knows something about it. 3 mornings in a row, he confided to us, the cook broke the egg yolks when preparing Poirot's breakfast. This apparently casual event has greatly disturbed my friend, to the point it breaks his concentration and slows his judgment. I also noticed his mustache, of which he is so proud, being duller than usual.
Poirot, I assure you I haven't said any such thing to the journalists. They twist everything.
Vale. Vamos a usar ya el producto. Hastings, ¿me enseñas a usar el producto? Hastings, ¿qué haces, Hastings?
So, how are you getting on? I'm ready to take notes.
¿Y cómo lo hago?
It is not the right time to leave.
¿Dónde está el producto?
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag. Churston, Devon, population 500 inhabitants. Hourly of trains. London, Churston. Trains of evening. London, 6.
Vale. Hastings, ¿cómo uso el producto?
So, how are you getting on?
Vale. Pues debería...
If someone has tried to get rid of these documents,
¿Cómo uso el producto? Señor Hastings, ¿es usted consciente de que no me ha dado el producto aún?
I lock my revolver in this.
¿Dónde está el producto? O sea, ¿cómo uso el producto? Vale, los descifre como...
Now,
No.
down to work.
Vale, ahora te baja.
What of these
Ok.
needs putting in order a little?
Es un puzzle, vale. Hostia. Un puzzle, vale. No me dejas ponerlos en ningún sitio, en serio. Y esto va con este, ¿no? Vale, hay que ponerlos por esta zona, yo creo. Sí, vale. Ya lo he pillado.
It's so simple.
Esto aquí.
This
y esto
page is
aquí.
finished. That's done.
Vale, va por
3 more to go.
páginas. Yo no sería capaz de hacer esto en la vida real, ¿eh? Joder.
This piece should be placed here.
Muy bien.
It's so simple. This page is
Otro
finished.
más.
And that's 2
Muy
done.
bien.
It's easier than I thought.
Pues sí. Lo mismo opino yo. Es demasiado fácil. Pon esto aquí. No. Esto por aquí tampoco.
This piece should be placed here.
Bien. ¿No? Tampoco. Nada de nada. Bueno, voy a hacer de abajo y ahora me vuelvo arriba.
This page will be... It's so simple.
Sí, realmente es muy sencillo, menos el de
This
arriba.
page is finished.
Vale, nos queda solamente una.
Only one more. Keep...
Vale, y la última. La última... ¿Qué me estás contando? O sea, está claro que va ahí. Dios mío, en serio.
This page is finished.
Vale, ya está.
All the pages are reconstructed.
¿El salón? Anoche en el baño
A
y el
bottle of
baño.
solvent. A bottle of solvent.
Aquí, no.
A bottle of solvent.
Aquí. Vale, sí.
The cloth is now soaked with solvent. Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at campsite.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
Vale. Vamos a ver.
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis, causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking. Alexander Bonaparte Cust. While wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
Este es el asesino del ABC.
Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan
Ese es
Hotel
el
in
del
Doncaster.
próximo.
Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Vale. Dick es el próximo. ¿De dónde provienen los documentos quemados? Mex es un lugar de veraneo. Esto da igual. En los documentos quemados figura el nombre de la señora H. Todavía había un vendedor. Había mucha gente en susto el día del asesinato. Los historiales médicos de Siki Machel fueron consultados recientemente. Todas las víctimas guardaban relación con alguna enfermedad de la garganta. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Esto y esto? Sí. Los documentos provienen del archivo de clientes del Dr. Clark.
The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt, they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the 2 victims appear on them? And who are the 2 other patients?
These are very good questions.
Contestar el teléfono, en serio, no... Que me digáis que lo del ABC no lo sabéis. Pero está claro que el DDD es la próxima víctima. Está claro, ¿no?
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Puerto Doncaster, ¿no?
Have the town searched.
Indeed. It's the only thing to do. But the town is large and time is short.
It appears that all our hopes rest on the local police. I trust that they will be up to the task.
Something is bothering me. Can you reread the burnt documents? Look at the 4th file. Dick Dudley Dunbar, Black Swan Hotel, Doncaster.
Vale, bien que ha dicho que buscar en el Black Swan.
Mon Dieu, Hastings, bien sûr. It's the 4th victim. We must warn Mr. Dunbar immediately. I'll call the Black Swan.
Vale.
Hello, the Black Swan. Hercule Poirot here. May I speak to the owner?
Speaking. Dick Dudley Dunbar. How can I help you?
Is there Mr. Cust among your guests?
He arrived today. Shall I call him for you?
Yes, please.
Wait a minute. I'm just looking for his room number.
I believe that I made a mistake. If anyone asks for him, he will understand that we are onto him, take fright, and flee. Mr. Dunbar, I've changed my mind. It's best if you keep this from Cust.
But who is this Cust?
A murderer.
A murderer? Under my roof? It's not possible. I don't believe it. Do you think that Cust might be dangerous? Oh, I do hope you're wrong. He seems so harmless, you know. Oh, yes, completely harmless.
Do not be fooled. He has already killed 3 people, and you are next.
A murderer? Under my roof? Good God!
Dunbar, can you hear me? Dunbar! Hello? Dunbar has had malaise. That's all we needed. I'm calling the Doncaster police. I hope they get there quickly.
Hello, Poirot. We have some good news. The police in Doncaster have caught our man at the Black Swan Hotel. They're sending him here by train.
How is the hotel owner?
He had a heart attack. He was taken to the hospital.
Oh no. It is my fault. When I told him the killer was at his hotel, I should have been more considerate.
Come on, Poirot. You weren't to know he had a weak heart.
But I should have known. I saw his medical records.
Do not torture yourself, Poirot. His attack was not fatal thanks to the quick intervention of the ambulance team.
Please keep me informed on his progress.
You can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
I will visit him at his bedside when the murderer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents.
Vale.
No, of course.
While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House.
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. A bientôt.
Vale.
Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our number 1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you are so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
But an unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
Vale. Ya llevamos 35 minutos. En cuanto pueda, paro.
To Marbury Guest House, please.
No objetivo, ya la pensión en Marbury. Bueno, vamos a dejar el episodio por aquí. Si os ha gustado, no olvidéis dejar vuestro super mega like. En el siguiente episodio, pues iremos a ver la casa de nuestro sospechoso. Y bueno, pues nos vemos en ese episodio. Un beso a todos. ¡Moca! Chao.